Today is Monday and we're going on a little adventure today. We're heading to Red Deer to visit my buddy Bubba. Turbocharged too.
Yep, factory.
How is it?
It's heavy, but it fucking just powers just like ridiculous. Like if you can hit full throttle for 2 seconds, you're doing good.
Yeah?
Yeah, and you gotta be going up the hill. Yeah, it just pulls.
Oh, man. So those are the guys that are stealing fucking power?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Label and Homes.
Looks like that one guy's taking a dump. Or trying to. Oh, another one's pissing off its ass. They're all peeing at once. Jesus. Man, just think of one time they used to run wild.
Yeah. So when they have babies, babies will put them in the middle and they'll form a circle to protect them. Eh?
Really?
So even if you come out here and they got babies, they'll do that.
Yeah, that's the coolest thing on Bubba's farm here.
Yeah.
The Unimog. The ultimate off-road machine. Man, that thing in the mud would be wicked. Yeah, that diff looks pretty solid though. I just got back from Red Deer. What a long day. It was a good time to visit my buddy Bubba and his girlfriend. But while I was up in Red Deer, I did manage to pick up some beer from the Troubled Monk. Got some Homesteader and some Pesky Pig. We'll be doing some beer reviews on those in a bit. Yesterday when I was at Bubba's farm, he cut me off a couple of pieces of pipe, which is going to be used for my gold trommel. Because remember in that one video where I said the pipe would have costed me like close to 400 bucks, because it seems like you can't get anybody in town. They'll just cut you a length. They want to sell you like the whole length of pipe, which is really stupid, because what would I do with it and how would I cut it? So for Bubba helping me out and cutting these up for me, the gold trommel, when I build it, I'm gonna name it Bubba Trommel. Yeah. Today is a perfect day to try out these Triple Torx by Capri Tools. Perfect for the crank pulley on the Jetta TDI. That's where the Capri triple squares come in handy. Alright, so if you're watching this video, then probably a few weeks ago, you would have watched a video where I installed that New Speed lightweight crank pulley. Now hopefully in the video, when you guys watched it, that you would have posted some good comments, you know, in the great debate, are these things good, are these things bad? For myself, I have successfully driven it over 10,000 kilometers with no issues right now. Not saying there's not any issues caused by using it. One thing you gotta remember, if you look at this one, there's a big rubber ring around it, and that is a vibration dampener. So any vibration in the engine, that pulley is supposed to help absorb it and take the shock off from weakening other parts in the engine, which, you know, realistically you could suffer a crank breaking. The vibrations from not having that on could transfer up and, you know, could, you know, bust your camshaft or, you know, oil pump or whatever the vibrations that are now being created by not having that on. Well, so that being said, there's some things you need to consider if you're going to do this. Basically, engines are engineered to run with the parts that they are manufactured with. Every aftermarket part that you stick on will affect it in some sort of way. You know, that being said, an engine that isn't tuned or an engine that's missing, to me, would have greater vibration going throughout the engine that would cause more damage than what that crank pulley would. Did I notice any difference in vibration? Did I notice anything different with it overall? I didn't notice anything along the ways of vibration. It seemed to run the same. I did probably gain 1 or 2 miles per gallon. But is it worth risking blowing up your engine or causing damage somewhere down the line, you know, 50,000 kilometers later, 60,000 kilometers later, who knows? You know, engines are stronger than what people really give them credit for. For example, my Jeep, you guys have seen the videos where cylinder number 3, the rings are shot because we got compression loss and they're huge. Plus, I've had to supercharge on it for almost the past year and it hasn't blown up, and that cylinder's been having issues for the past almost 2 years. So I'm going back to the stock pulley. I like to try things out to see if they're going to work, if they're not going to work. I'm not going to say it's good, I'm not going to say it's bad. You just got to know the risks involved anytime you want to put on an aftermarket part and then make your decision from there. It's motherfucking beer time. I got some Pesky Pig Pale Ale from Troubled Monk Brewery in Red Deer. I'm going to end my video here. Like I said, vibration is the absolute killer of anything. How long it'll take, it's anybody's guess. However, I will tell you one story. Years ago, I owned a 2002 Indian Scout, and it had an 88 cubic inch S&S engine, and that was mounted on the frame. No isolation pads or nothing. And I'm going to tell you, the vibration was so great, the transfer coming from the engine, that it rattled the whole frame. I couldn't even drive at more than 40 kilometers because my whole body would just be shaking and getting numb like my fingers. So if you want to look at it that way too, that vibration didn't kill the engine or the bike. It did loosen up a lot of things. So, like I said, vibration's a killer and beer is good. But anyways, it's motherfucking beer time. I'm gonna get going. If you guys have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.